Hi everyone, my name is Samuel and welcome to a review of something that is very special, the flagship model of Audi, the premium German manufacturer with its greatest and latest in technology and design, the flagship model A8. Specifically in this version, the 50D, that means a 3-liter V6 diesel. And now you can see the vehicle is equipped with the latest metric LED headlights. It's a very long vehicle, over 5 meters long, so maneuvering around city is not the easiest thing to do, but other than that it drives well. Like a premium German manufacturer really is expected to deliver. So going around we see a perfect dark black finish of the paint job, nice 21-inch spoke wheels and many assist and adaptive features which we will get later on the video. I am not sponsored by Audi in any stretch of the imagination. I just bought, or actually I just rented this vehicle out to test it. As you can see, the fake exhausts really drive me crazy. It's such an expensive vehicle that it should have probably a real exhaust tips, not just the fake ones. But what is really important is the space which you get in the rear, and I can safely say that it is enough for nearly everyone. I am 190 centimeters tall and I have got no problems with the legroom, headroom or anything else, and it's a really wonderful place to sit. However, in this specification, it's not fully equipped. We can have a real seat entertainment system on the rear screens. We have just a small tablet. It's a 6-inch tablet, and now you can interact it while you are of course driving. It doesn't have the haptic feedback as do the front screens in the front for the front passengers and the driver, but you can flip it out, play with it, you know, watch TV, control all the media, anything. Get the basic sound settings. What do you fancy? Also behind that we've got seat controls and some storage area with 2 USB ports. This particular model doesn't have the special LED matrix rear seat lights, which are very premium and great looking, but for 1,000 euros nearly, that's probably worth skipping if you don't know what to do with your money, because then you can point specifically on one point. The seats are in black. Of course, you have got many other choices of materials, leathers. Balconel leather in this case is very soft, plush, very nice to sit in. The ambient lighting is a very special detail of this A8, and also the retractable air vents, as you can see. Many different colors to choose from, 64 different colors. And now if I press this button, I will lay down, and of course I can control electronically my sunshades, the panoramic roof or the shades in the rear. Very nice interior overall, as is expected for the flagship model of this price range, and materials quality great again. Boot is not the biggest one, and you can use the kick gesture, but it doesn't work here. Of course it doesn't. It never works properly, so it's easier to just open it. Good for, you know, shorter journeys, but not the best. Overall, the lines are very sharp, very, you know, detailed. Audi does a great job of using it and making the vehicles look like they are moving, although they are stationary. Opening the hood reveals the engine, and yeah, if I can open it, So it's a 210 kilowatt V6 engine with common rail injection and mild hybrid electric vehicle technology built in, so it means it's the world's first vehicle that is not electric and runs on 48 volt as a primary circuit and then a secondary 12 volt system which powers all the electronics. It develops 286 brake horsepower from 3,750 to 4,000 RPM and 600 Newton meters, which stay flat from 1,250 to 3,250 RPM. Of course, quattro drive and 8-speed Tiptronic transmission. If you want to know also the dimensions, it has over 2 tons. Specifically, although it has a space frame, which supposedly makes it lighter. Now, sitting behind the wheel, we can see that this is the second generation of Audi's virtual cockpit display, which I personally very much enjoy using. It's very simple, it's very nice, it's very smooth. It's powered by NVIDIA Tegra processors, specifically a few of them in this vehicle, using optical fibers to connect all the screens or the assist systems, because actually this vehicle can be equipped up to 41 different assistance systems, which we will be exploring later on. But what's very revolutionary is the haptic feedback, or should be, but I actually don't like it that much, because while you are driving, it distracts you a bit from... It supposedly simulates a real button, but you have to really push on the button to get it to respond. Now, as I'm sitting on the passenger, because I kind of film myself while driving, not without mounting a camera, the vehicle has a very nice coming feature and living feature. As you can see, with the air vents, the screens come on. It's very nice. However, I personally like the, let's say, ethos of the Mercedes S-Class or the BMW 7 Series a bit more. These screens look similarly to an A6, or in future all nearly Audi models will have these capabilities. And I don't think that the flagship model of the A8 is differentiates enough of the rest of the vehicles. Yeah, they are very quick, very responsive. There's no problem with the touch screens. It's like iPhone 8 or iPhone 10. No problem with that, of course. And plus the haptical feedback helps sometimes if you like that. I don't, as I said. The 360-degree camera is very nice. You can really have a bird's eye view perspective of your surroundings, so you don't back up or hit any curb or damage your wheel, damage the expensive paint, any of the different views. Really, it's like having a personal drone. Amazing feature, definitely worth buying or actually optioning out. Now, moving on, as a co-passenger, it's easier to interact with the display. However, I don't especially like that the seats adjustment are particularly sometimes in the seats itself, and sometimes you have to adjust them on the steering wheel. It's very chaotic, inconsistent, and should be changed or somehow. And what is the main problem is the fingerprints, and this shiny bit of piano black plastic gets greasy and dirty all the time, so you have to wipe it time and time again. Now I'm going through the different settings, the different assist systems of the vehicle. As you can see, there are plenty of them. You can have a look around them and click, and it will explain them while you are stationary and not while you are moving, what they are doing. And also the air vents knobs are haptical, so you not manual, but as well electronic and touch compatible. You can adjust the many priorities of the vehicle, as well as the construction is, of course, as I said, made primarily out of aluminium. And while you are in traffic jam, as we are now, you can use the adaptive traffic jam assist. So you can let off the steering and the throttle and brake, and the vehicle will take the rest of the stuff about your journey, what you want. A8 is actually the first serial production vehicle which has the SAE third category of autonomous driving, although it will be available later on. And also it is the first to have a special feature with the, once again, a suspension system that will be available later on, which can raise up 3 centimeters to increase the safety of the passengers inside the A8 and to better protect them from crash situations. Of course, stuff like emergency braking and cruise control, especially this especially this AI type of steering intervention and throttle intervention, it can follow automatically the line markings and the vehicles in front of you, making sure that you stay in lane, and you can not really focus on the road itself, but you can maybe have a snack, read a book or something else. But this will be available only in a few selected countries, so watch out for it if you buy an A8, but currently none of them support it, and definitely none of this technology is coming to Slovakia at the current moment. We've got a set of radars, a laser scanner, which is also heated and has its own washer system to make like a 360-degree view around the vehicle, so it knows what's happening around it and can avoid collisions even with pedestrians or other road users. This is the way showing how to mitigate the crash-based system. What's great about it is the steering feature, which helps you to guide it. Really, it works amazingly well on these high-end luxury limos. It reduces the turning circle, makes the vehicle a bit more sporty, but I actually don't find the A8 to ride that well as the A7 or the 7 Series. I find it personally a bit lacking in both comfort and in sportiness, because the transmission wasn't that simply sporty and fast as I would hope, and the engine was a bit rough. The AQ7, for example, has a much better engine, which is quite strange. But over a good car, you should definitely try it out if you want to. Thank you for watching, and I hope you see you next time. Goodbye.